Have you ever pondered on the significance of the 7 lamps in the book of Numbers chapter 8? This intriguing chapter opens a window into the divine instructions given to Moses, a key figure in the Old Testament. The book of Numbers, as the 4th book in the Old Testament, is a collection of narratives, laws, and census lists. Chapter 8 stands out, starting with God's directive to Moses on the arrangement of 7 lamps. These lamps, not merely functional objects, held a profound symbolism. They were meticulously arranged to cast light towards the sanctuary, the sacred space where the divine and human realms intertwine. This arrangement wasn't a matter of aesthetics or practicality, but a carefully orchestrated symbol of spiritual illumination, guiding the way to the divine. As we delve deeper, we'll uncover more about these intricate instructions and their profound significance. Ever wondered why the Levites were to be cleansed and presented before Aaron and his sons? Let's delve into this intriguing aspect of the book of Numbers, chapter 8. The second part of this chapter is rich with detailed instructions from God about the consecration of the Levites. This was no ordinary process. It was a meticulous ritual involving cleansing, shaving, and the offering of sacrifices. The Levites were not merely bathed in water, but were cleansed both physically and spiritually. This was a symbolic representation of their purification, preparing them for their sacred duties. The shaving of the entire body also carried symbolic weight. It represented the shedding of the old self, the casting off of worldly impurities. By undergoing this process, the Levites were symbolically reborn, ready to serve God with a renewed spirit and dedication. The Levites then brought 2 young bulls as offerings, one as a sin offering and the other as a burnt offering, along with a grain offering mixed with oil. These offerings were not just simple sacrifices. They held profound significance. The sin offering was a symbol of atonement, a way for the Levites to seek forgiveness for their transgressions. The burnt offering, on the other hand, was an act of complete surrender to God, a symbol of their total commitment to His service. The Levites' consecration set them apart from the rest of the Israelites. They were chosen to serve God in the sanctuary, a role of utmost importance that required them to be spiritually and morally pure. Their dedication was not just a personal commitment, but a commitment on behalf of the entire community. They served as intermediaries between God and His people, ensuring the sanctity of the sanctuary and maintaining the spiritual well-being of the Israelites. This consecration process was not just a historical event, it serves as a lesson for us today, reminding us about the importance of dedication, sacrifice, and purity in our spiritual journey. The Levites' consecration is a testament to their unique role in the sanctuary, a role we'll further explore next. Then, in Numbers chapter 8, at what age were the Levites to start and cease their service in the tabernacle? The book of Numbers provides a fascinating insight into the lives and responsibilities of the Levites. It stipulates that the age of service for the Levites in the tabernacle was to begin at 25 years and end at 50 years. Now you might wonder why this specific age bracket? Well, the reasoning behind this age range is both practical and spiritual. At 25, a Levite was considered mature and responsible enough to handle the sacred duties within the sanctuary. These duties were not to be taken lightly. They included tasks such as maintaining the sanctuary's cleanliness, preparing the altar for sacrifices, and ensuring the sacred objects were properly cared for. On the other hand, at the age of 50, a Levite was released from these physically demanding tasks. This age was considered a time when physical strength began to wane, making it more challenging to carry out the strenuous duties. But retirement at 50 didn't mean the Levites were no longer useful or valuable to the sanctuary. Far from it. They were still considered essential to the functioning of the tabernacle. Their role simply shifted from physically demanding tasks to more advisory and supervisory roles. They became mentors to the younger Levites, sharing their wisdom and experience gained over the years. This age stipulation for service in the tabernacle reflects the high regard for wisdom and experience in the ancient Israelite society. It also highlights the understanding that different stages of life bring different strengths and capacities. The Levites' age of service and their transition into retirement is a testament to the balance of youth and maturity, strength and wisdom, action and guidance. So when we look at the role and retirement age of the Levites, we're not just learning about ancient religious practices. We're also gaining insight into a society that respected the progression of life stages, and valued the contributions of its members at every age. Through this age stipulation, we gain insight into the respect for wisdom and experience in ancient Israelite society. Are you ready for the next chapter? Just click here to go straight to it.